Hello YouTube. Here we are, we're trying to do another investigative story here. Put some more information out here. Now, this area over here, this is the BLM land. This is where they did the RTR for years and different stuff they've done out here. I'll have to show you that one video we did where I said if you go straight, it takes you out here. So this is the worst part about it, is the road is really bad in a couple of spots. So you just have to kind of take your time. You can tell a lot of people drive down the dirt on the side, but I don't know. Usually a truck would take the bumps a little better, but a truck or a Jeep or something. Anyway, there is kind of a, how can I say it, an unofficial group of people that used to do RTR and different things that are coming back out to this whole area this year. And it's not going to be where anything is official, because they don't want to have to get insurance and outhouses and all the different things that it's going to take to be able to camp overnight out here. So it's just going to be, if you want to come out here and hang out, watch the fire burn, and have some conversation and stuff, that's basically what this is going to be this year. It's not going to be an official type thing. So the thing is, you got to follow this road all the way to the end. So that's what we're doing. We're getting close to the end now. There's Highway 10 right next to us. Kind of follow along with the highway. And we're headed towards Phoenix. So we're headed east. And we're headed into a bunch of bumps. Here we go. See if I can dodge some of them. There we go. Here's the big turn. The end of the, what they call the paved road. We're gonna turn right here. Actually, you can still go straight, but I don't know where it goes. Never been out that way, but have been out here before. And I'll tell you what, if you're packing a really long motorhome with a long tail section behind the rear wheels, some of these spots you're going to be dragging, so you want to be careful. They had one year out here where it rained really, really bad, and there were people stuck everywhere. Remember that? That was back in the RTR days. There's some people already parked off to the right side. But if you're like I say, in a Class A, or you have a low travel trailer or something, you're not going to want to get too deep back in here, because some of these little dips are pretty steep. Like this, you know, where they get steep and short, that's where you can bottom out. Might be in his little trailer though. I know Hobo Tech Tom, he said he was going to be out here. Another thing out here is you want to be very careful if you have small pets. The coyotes, I have heard this year, are very aggressive. So pretty much where we're at, it's not really a problem. It could be, but it's not really a problem. But out here, you got to expect it to be a problem, and you got to be cautious. Especially with little doggies like our little dog. He thinks he's a big dog, but he's a little dog. Don't you? And when we were in Colorado, the coyotes used to come real close. I mean, within 50 yards of us, and just hoot and holler and trying to call the dogs over. And, you knew it was every once in a while you hear them get a hold of something, man. They were something yapping like crazy. Yeah, this is where...
That's where they used to...
This is one of the main... This is where Tom and Saznak, Hobotech and those guys, that's where they were at. And then the actual RTR is a little bit up here. But you can see there are people out here. There's not a lot of people yet. No one we recognize.
No. And this is January 3rd, in case anybody's wondering the time frame. 2021.
1/3/2021. Okay, and then this is where RTR, official RTR, was all out here on this right side out here. And then just past, this is where the escapee boomers were. Yeah, so that this whole section of land out here was pretty much RTR stuff going back towards the road we came in on. Anyway, okay, so this, like I say, this was basically RTR's area going this direction where they hung out. So the freeway's out over there. Here comes some vehicles. A vehicle. Don't look like anybody's vehicle I know. Coming at us, head on. Some van lifers. Now, I know some people, this is not for everybody, but I just want to throw it out there. If anybody's interested, our campground where we're staying, it's $225 a month, and that's for full hookups. You do have an additional charge for electricity. As long as you keep that under control, it won't be much. It's close to town, it's close to the tent, it's not too far from here. I mean, you virtually can do anything and everything. And I talked with the owner of the campground, and he said, yeah, they have plenty of spaces available. They have had a few people cancel out. So some people have canceled, and some people say some other people are looking for reservations. So here come a bunch of these four-wheelers around here. So anyway, we're getting back to the road here in a sec. Looks like they've been maintaining these roads real good, actually better than they have been for a while. So
maybe that's because there's not much traffic this year.
Yeah, we're back to the beginning of the Yellowbird Road. If you're looking, this is 14 days. You do have to register out here. There's a trailer up here at the beginning of the road. And you just pull in, you register, and it's free. It's free to camp out here for 14 days. But there are no services here. You have to drive into town, and usually to dump your tanks and refill your water, it's about $20. So, and then also there are a couple of campgrounds where they charge you $7 a day to just park with no facilities, but they do have dump and fill with water capability. So you're paying $7 a day plus about $20 to dump and refill your water every like 4 days or 5 days, depending on how long you can go. Where we stay, it's about $7 a day, and that's full hookups, and that's water and everything, electricity and internet, the whole thing. So it's to us, it's worth it. We used to do the other place, and we finally decided that full hookups is the way for us. So, but we're still, I mean, when we're traveling cross country, we don't stay in campgrounds. To stop at 7 o'clock at night go through all the hassle of hooking up and everything to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to leave and pay $30 or $40. It's not worth it. So what we've been doing is we'll do Walmarts, Home Depots, Flying J's, closed restaurants. Those are pretty easy to find a parking spot at now.
We typically don't do Cracker Barrel because we're too long.
Yeah, we're too long.
Lots are too small.
Cracker Barrel, their RV parking spots are about 30 feet long. So if you have a Class C or something like that, you could fit. But we're about 58 feet long, so we're almost double what they allow for us. I know they haven't done anything to this road. It doesn't feel as rough as it used to, huh? There's the old I-10 over there. There's Quartzsite up there. You can see the truck stop sign. On our last video, we did explain that they're going to be putting a new truck stop, and it's possibly a pilot. And then they're also putting the Black Bear Diner. And anyway,
we'll link that right here.
Yeah, we had some interesting comments on stuff like that. We're not trying to get political here on anything. We're not trying to force people to go to the Black Bear Diner or any kind of stuff like that. We're just trying to let people know things are different here. And I don't know. I don't feel bad about the way things are too much. Other than I'm sad that we found out another person passed away this year, and it just, people are getting older, and that's what happens. I mean, Darla and I are getting up to those golden ages too. So, I mean, it has a profound effect on you when you are older, and people that you've known pass away. We have some good friends of ours that are a little older than us that we see here every year, and they had 20 of their friends pass away this year. 20. So, this when you get to be 100 years old, you don't have a lot of childhood friends. Pretty much, you've outlived everybody.
And if you stop and think about it, no one's promised tomorrow, so it doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah.
It just happens more often with this demographic.
Some nice rigs out here. So, and I think you see where see the flagpole over there? That's where you're going to go to register over there. There's that
bus we went to school on.
Yeah, that's an old Crown school bus, man. That's awesome. I like it. I like those old Crown buses. So there's where you go to sign in, and then you're good for 14 days. And then here's a guy on a bicycle. We're going to wave at him. Hey, buddy. There you go. Very friendly people here. You'll find that this is a pretty friendly place, and but they haven't done traffic school in a while. Anyway, so here we go. There's the overpass for the freeway. This would be the first off ramp when you're heading west towards California. You get off there. I like to go to that Chevron over there to fuel the motorhome. The only trouble is sometimes you got to wait a little while because it's just like 4 straight lines. And
it's a good place to get filtered water.
Yeah, we're going over there right now to get some water. So there's where we came from, way over there by those mountains. And this is actually the campground across the street. Oh, the guy's still sitting there.
These people here own their lots.
Yeah. Right, and this is part of the long-term visitor area. That's like La Posa, and what are those other? Anyway,
Plamosa.
Oh yeah, you have to go up to Highway 95 and head south on 95 to officially go in there. But you can. There are little places like there where you could sneak in, but you still have to go fill out because you don't want to lose your card. There's a one over here where you can go up, but it's pretty steep. This guy's gonna go on it right now. So that's a pretty steep little climb for a long motorhome. And then you turn right here. And the best part about it for us is right up here on the left is where we live. Here at the Lazy Days. So that's us. And as you can see, there's quite a few campsites. This is the other side.
Available.
This was our friend's place over here. We used to stay here years ago. We just like being able to turn our coffee on without shutting the whole park off. Him and I talked about someday rewiring that place, but the permits are low and it was more money than you can make in 2 years selling campsites there, so he was not real hip on it. So,
and over here on the left is where the truck stop and the Black Bear Diner is supposed to be.
All that's going to be over there. We also this year, for some reason, we've always drank the water here before, and what I do is when we get here, I change. We have 3 water filters. We have one that water goes in, it goes into the tank, and then goes into the city water. And then we actually have a city water filter, charcoal filter and all that. And then underneath the sink on the cold side, we have a filter for purification for drinking water. And this year the water's been real salty. So we come over here, and if any of you need a water bottle, we have an extra water bottle. We have an extra 5-gallon. Yeah, we got dirty, huh? We're ready. Now go back and drop that off. Okay. Well, I think that's the end of the excitement for our day. So we'll talk to you soon. We'll try to find some fun things to do, and when people show up out there at the wash, we'll go out there and say hi to them. We'll take you along with us. So thanks for watching. Bye.